Hey, homie, let me get some pesos. Well, this is just one. Uno peso. It is from Blackburn. It is, of course, a Mexican lager. That sounds like something you can ride with. Ride for the brand. I'll let you know to get some Cowboy Revolution apparel swag. And let's quench my thirst with something super crispy, super cool in this Canadian offering from Blackburn Beer Company called Cerveza Peso. Right after the theme song. Welcome into the Upstate Studio with yours truly, Nutmeg 2 Palmetto, for yes, another beer review. You guessed it. And this one, I'm going to get my Mexican on because it is a Mexican lager, one of my favorite normal beer styles, if you will. And people in their neck of woods that are totally normal, although the city slickers and the coastal elites may not think so, that is the Cowboys. If you ride for the brand, head on down to the description below, click the link, and use the code Nutmeg15. That is Nutmeg15, Nutmeg15 for everyone in the back to get a discounted checkout off anything from the Cowboy Revolution apparel shop. That's right. Ride for the brand. You like this hoodie? I like this hoodie. So anyway, yes, this is from Blackburn, which means it is the final installment of my haul from the 2025 Brewtubers get together. From Canada, there's only one Canadian at the in attendance this year, so you know. Well, I guess I say this year, but by the time you see this video, it would have been last year. And that is, of course, Shade's Craft Beer Review. So to get a closer look at this very festive and artisanal can, we'll take a trip around Canada on the Shane can. Blackburn Beer Company, Cerveza Peso, City of the Falls. It's ironic because they have all the Spanish writing on it, and then say City of the Falls. Something very, very Canadian. Anyway, I digress. The artwork on the can is, I think, a very, very kind of Spanish, Latin-inspired variety. Blackburn, Niagara Falls, established 2020, Ontario, Canada. And when I looked at, funny story, I looked at that before and I saw CA, and CA, of course, is short for California, and there isn't Ontario, California. So maybe do a double take, like, I know this is from Canada, I'd say California. Anyway, Mexican style lager. Just in time for the hot summer days, Cerveza Peso, this crisp and clear Mexican style lager, offers notes of fresh lemon, a hint of sweet corn, and a refreshingly crisp finish. It's a true thirst quencher. Pull up a beach chair and enjoy. Salud! Contains barley and corn. Ooh, a corn base. I like that. And on Untapped, I'm always confused with Blackburns on Untapped because it doesn't look like anything's an official check-in. And it's, of course, an extremely low total, as you would imagine, for something that's not official. 159, 146, 135 ranked, 3.66. So, in that kind of average range, but above the 3.5 Mendoza line. So, pretty solid. Especially for a lager. Lagers don't get a lot of love on Untapped. It is what it is. The ABV, which actually, I don't remember the ABV on the can at all. Oh, yes, it was. I just completely ignored it. There's a discrepancy here. It looks like it says 4.5. Untapped is 4.8. So, again, not an official Untapped registration on here. So, you're going to have some discrepancies there, I guess. When it's listed for 10 IBU, but again, with not being able to trust it, who knows if that's even accurate. So I am excited because this is, of course, something that quenched my thirst, and I'm reading that, and I read that bio with all those summer references. I'm thinking, it's getting close to the winter time. By the time you see this video, it'll definitely be in the winter time. Maybe on the back end of it, coming out. Maybe spring's starting to show its teeth a little early. Maybe, hopefully, by the time you see this video, because I definitely want summer to come back around in a hurry. So we give our ode to another Canadian beer reviewer at one flight down with a shakluk. How do bartenders do this? All right, you know what? Do it the old-fashioned way. Screw that. All right, hard pour. You know where you're watching. And that is a mighty fine hard pour. I noticed that lagers tend to have the big effect more than IPAs. Maybe this is the beer I should have used the beer head for the wind glass with. I use my food glass and I have it turned sideways because it is definitely inappropriate glassware. Sierra Nevada. But honestly, nothing is ever inappropriate about Sierra Nevada. Let's be real. Alright, that is clear as clear can get. You probably could see me through that because I could pretty much see anything I hold on the other side of the beer through that. So I'm sure you can see me through that one. And it is very much a diaper white head. So it is clean. It is clear. It is white. Let's get the aromatics. It does smell like a corn-based type of lager. I do get a little bit of that lime citrusy punch. The graininess is dialed down, but maybe that's just because of the presence of the lime. And at first, when I first smelled it, I almost thought I was going to get a rice lager aroma, which, rice lager, it's like a Japanese lager. That's that kind of style, and obviously it's a Mexican lager, so I was almost a little disappointed, but that sensation kind of went away. So yeah, very much a corn base. It smells very thin, smells very crisp. It smells like it's going to be very, very refreshing, and it does have that lime punch. Cheers. Let's get into it. Yeah, the Cowboys would definitely be proud of that one. So it does have a lime element in here, but follow me on this one because it's an interesting type of lime element. When you pop open a Corona and you put the lime in the top and you press it down, you cover the top of the bottle with your thumb, you do the flippy thing upside down, and let it go and spray the beer in your buddy's face. Yeah, I cannot confirm or deny whether I've done that a few times. But, so, when the lime is sitting in the Corona, and it's kind of imparting its flavor into the beer, and then it gets down to the bottom, and there's not much left but skunk beer, it kind of tastes like that leftover lager with the trace elements of lime in there. It's not a big strong lime flavor, but it's very broad. It's not like a punchy note. It's just part of the beer. So it does have the lime element in there, but it's kind of in that sense of a domestic beer with traces of lime as opposed to something really identifying, really dynamic. All in all, though, very light, very refreshing. Definitely chuggable. If I didn't have to take a picture for Untapped, I would probably throw it back and then chug right now. And there's still actually a little bit. There's still quite a bit left in there. But very, very good. And this is not a 16-ounce glass, so it wouldn't even all fit in there. So as much as I would like to chug this, it actually probably would defeat the purpose. But yeah, pretty solid, crushable. And, it fits in the style, just kind of in a different way than I was expecting. But thanks to Shaner for bringing this to the get-together and imparting it with me as we all split our separate ways. Very, very good. One more time, ride for the brand because the Cowboys would definitely dig this. Hit the link in the description below. Use the code NUTMEG15, 15 NUTMEG15 for everyone in the back to get a discount at checkout off anything from Cowboy Revolution. And yeah, give me all your pesos. Cheers, friends. See you next time. Who am I kidding? You thought I was going to let that opportunity pass me up? Cheers, everyone.